Yo, what's going on guys? It's Vosity back here in the video, and today I'm going to be going over some Call of Duty settings. I know a lot of people having some problems with their either CPU running to like 100% after the latest update, the shipment 24/7 one on January 29th. But I found a fix for it, and it seems to work with most of my friends. I don't know about you guys. So the first thing you guys are going to do when you guys are in Call of Duty, you guys are going to go to Options. You guys are going to go to Graphics. Like, luckily, it just went right up. You're going to set it to full screen. I'm just doing borderless because I'm recording, but I would stick with full screen. That's probably the best. I have a 1070 Ti, so I could run everything on max if I wanted to, but me mainly, I play a little bit competitive sometimes, and I don't like lagging or having frames drop, so I set the resolution quality right here to 100. Aspect ratio to automatic, sync every frame, VSync. You always want to turn it off in every game. I feel like that kills your frame rate no matter what. The custom frame rate, you guys can do the menu frame rate like 60. That's probably what I'm going to set it back to. But gameplay, if you guys are having constant drops, you guys want to put it to a limit, so that way you guys aren't dealing with lag spikes. Let's say you can only get like between 90 and 100. I would just put 90 just so it caps and it doesn't keep jumping. The out of focus and custom rate, this really doesn't matter, it doesn't really change much. The NVIDIA highlights, I always turn those off because it's another thing in the background for your computer run, which doesn't help. The next thing what you want to do is go to texture resolution and go to low, because it really doesn't make a difference. Low and ultra, honestly, they don't look that much different, so I would just keep that on low. This you want to keep on high. The particle quality you're going to want to keep on high. Bullet impacts and sprays, you just want to disable it. Tessellation, disable it. You don't need it. Shadow map resolution, just leave it on normal. Cache spot shadow, disable. Cache, sun shadows, disabled. Particle lighting, low. Ray tracing, disabled. You can enable this if you have like a 2080 or like the cards that do have ray tracing. But if you do it on when I have a 1070, it actually kills the frame rate. You want to disable these last two here. Same thing for those. You don't need their unnecessary anti-aliasing. I've seen that this was a big issue with it. If you turn it to SMAA to T2 to X, it actually fixes it most of the time. You don't have to do these rest of these settings, but like if you leave this on off, it still does it. This does it. That one does it. So you have to keep it on this one. Depth of field, disabled. Film strength, 0. Of course, you don't need that. It's useless. Motion blur, disabled. That kills your frame rate. Same with weapon motion blur does the same exact thing. Film grain, again, leave that at 0. It's unnecessary. After that, just hit apply. And now you're gonna go back and just quit to your desktop. Now you're going to go down to the bottom left of the windows. You're going to go to this PC, right click it, properties, advanced system settings, go to performance, and press adjust for best performance. I've noticed that this does a lot too. Having all these extra things in the background like Chrome and all these things actually kill because it's taking up your RAM. So the less RAM you have, the less your game's going to run smoothly. The next thing you guys can do is go down here and right click and get the control panel for NVIDIA. If you have a NVIDIA graphics card, if you don't, then don't worry about this. You go down here and where it says max frame rate, you turn that off. You turn power management mode to preferred maximum performance. Preferred refresh rate highest. Shader cache on. Texture filtering on. And you're going to go to where it says texture filter quality, turn that to high performance. Threaded optimization, turn that on, and then the pre-render frames do 1. That's for maximum, you know, no drops. Like, cause I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to figure out a different way to do it, and it seems like all these tricks I did seem to work the best. So the next one, you're gonna go to power options. You go to high performance. You can do, again, you guys can do either driver booster power plan, which is switches into gaming mode like it says, or what you guys could do is you guys could actually look online. There's actually a way you can do it in PowerShell where you can get the ultimate performance plan, or it adds another power plan which is a little bit higher than high performance. You guys would just have to look that up because I don't actually have that specific code. But back on my old computer I used to do that, and I'm gonna have to do that again after this, but it seems to work 10 times better, even though it may take a little bit more toll on your power supply because you're giving it more power. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you guys out a lot, and I'll see you guys later.